Hey, how y'all doing? This is Joanna here on Saturday. Um, uh, on Halloween. Happy Halloween, y'all. It's a little weird to say that because I'm always like, I'm a weird horror fan myself. Like, I don't really, you know, to be honest with you, like Halloween slasher movies don't do it for me that much. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's very weird stuff, gotta admit, because, taking a few pictures, that's weird. Let's just get this shit out of the freezer. Uh, yeah. Okay, let's just throw this on top of here. I don't care. Right? Be like, okay, yeah, we're back to playing baseball. And I forgot I was totally on the mound. Right? I was like, oh, I'm batting. Take your sweet time. We'll take a few pitches. Nope. That went up in smoke fast. Real G fast. Yeah, I was saying, I'm not a huge horror fan. I'm more like I'm a sci-fi fan. I like Star Trek. I like Alien. I would consider Alien to be horror, even though it's a lot of sci-fi in there as well. I like Predator, another movie that's not really, that's more monster movie though than horror, because horror to me is its own thing. This movie I've seen that's good horror. Psycho. I know that's a slasher, but you know that's also what I would say is like Alfred Hitchcock. I like his horror. You know what I mean? Give me Psycho any day of the week, and I'll be fine. Put me with Jason. Oh no, I'd be like, I'd be out of it. I'm out. Take me out. You know, part of it's just because like and it's weird. It's like I have nothing against those creators. It's just not me, And I don't know why. Maybe it's because my theory is that they've had so many bad movies in those franchises. Like Psycho, I only watched that because I had to for film class, and that's why I know it's a good movie. But when you have bad movies after bad movies, it's tough to go, oh, let me put time into that franchise. Like Predator is one thing. Like there's no 9 Predator movies. And to be honest with you, it's also like it's a compilation of horror, sci-fi, and action. Really the first one's the best. Second, Predators is kind of alright because it's copying the first one, and yeah, like those are movies that I like because again, they're not really horror. They're more into other genres. Like I would definitely say that with Predator. With Alien, you could really make an argument that's a horror movie. Predator, you can't because it's like Arnold versus the Predator is different than Ripley versus the Alien. Or to be honest with you, there's one. We're really talking horror, and just because I saw it once when I was like into films and shit, like really into them, I always liked and appreciated John Carpenter's The Thing. That was one of those things I saw, and I was like, this is nasty, but it's recommended viewing if you want to even know what horror is in a way, right? It's like you gotta watch this if you're into film. I'm into film. It's technically a remake. I love it. Heck, even the original is not that bad. Like the original and the remake actually, John Carpenter's remake is good. The most recent one isn't really. I mean, what I liked about John Carpenter's remake is that it's not about the graphic, shit. Like it's not about that. It's more about the tension, like who's the thing and who isn't, and they do a real. That should be like every version of that story. I mean, that should just be how it is. But sometimes you get directors going, "Oh, I want to expand the mythology," and it's like, bruh, you're missing the point. I'm not saying you need to do carbon copy originals on reboots and remakes and shit. I'm saying that that was like the point of the first one was like not. It's a thing. It's assimilating everything. That's all it does. Alien. it's an unstoppable monster. Another movie that is kind of like that is Terminator, the first one. And I like the first one. I would call the first Terminator like a weird kind of Predator like horror movie where it's like, how do you stop this thing from getting you? You know? But yeah, Terminator and Predator are very light. Not they're not horror in the traditional sense. I would say that at the very least. What else? You know, it's just one of those things. Like horror is very, very difficult to pick. Because like I like Aliens. I like Alien. I don't like, you know, some of the other movies that fall into that category. You know. I don't like the way my team's playing right now, but then again, I don't. It's not even don't care. It's mostly just this is what I've been putting this off all day basically to make this video, so I'm gonna make it. It's gonna happen. We're gonna try to like not lose the cool here, not lose the Kool-Aid, yeah. But the horror, like, you know, to go through, like, to be honest, to get back to that is like that's not good. But whatever. The good thing is, very few things, right? But the good thing is, I'm kind of one-handing it right now. And, to be honest with you, this was weird, because it's weird in the one way, usually because I record these a day or two in advance. Here, like, technically, because I technically count Saturday, you know, as I'm doing it within 24 hours, and that's pretty rare for me, because usually I like I said, a day or two in advance. When you're doing it technically at 7:30 and you post the video within that 24-hour time span, it's a little bit different, and we're about to just go lose my shit, but yeah. Right? And I've already kind of like put the minimum as, I always kind of define it as like this, like, I should stop defining the minimum, but you know what, the minimum for me is usually just like how many minutes have I started recording where I can call it a video. You know what I mean? Those are just freckles or something. Yeah, those are freckles. I'm not even like I would be more worried if they were a little bit different, but they're not. Okay, so those are freckles. And I like how I'm noticing that shit right the fuck now. Great, you know, fantastic. Not gonna lie. Gold star. But usually, like, the minimum for me to get back to that was like, get back on that track, is the minimum for me is usually just like, okay, how long does the video need to be for it to be a Joanna video? You know what I mean? But I just kind of realized there's a flip side to that too, right? Like there's a goal to how much I have to get to reach. And then there's like this where it's like, okay, I'm about 7 minutes in. What am I going to do? I mean, I have no, like, I mean, you know, it's not even like one of those, like I said, I've waited too long. I still have time. Like, it's not like I record hours here. But, you know, it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, I could totally just stop right here, quit, and keep doing that, you know, but no. Especially at this point where it's like, you know, I've learned, because my internet is so crap, it's probably a better idea to just power through at this point. And I don't mind doing that. I don't mind doing that when you're like doing teams that aren't in the win at all costs mode, like when you're not in the playoffs or being eliminated, and you like right now, like I would have powered through even if I didn't get like 2 massive home runs, no doubt, right back to back. It's not like I'm gonna lie to you there. I know I have to get this shit up. Let's get this shit up. Let's do it, and let's, you know, just get it done. You know, it's not workman. It's more like one of those things where you're just like, how do I do this without getting so mad and like just being a prick, you know? Like, it's not fun being a prick. Gotta say. I'm tired of that. I paid my rent. I'm pissed. I actually kind of hate my phone bill because it eats up so much of my budgeting. But, yeah, right, to get back on topic, like a good little girl, I can't believe, what the hell? Part of me knows that somebody over there is cringing, and I'm like, yo, just stop, you know? I mean, I hate when people cringe and like over that stuff, because it's like I'm looking at it from the perspective of I'm trans, I'm Joanna, I gotta work on that, clearly. But it's like one of those things, I feel bad, but it's also like, you know, get over it, right? I'm trans, deal with it, you know, and I don't mean to be that way, like with everything, but, you know, hey, you know, I always kind of think of it like, I was born in the wrong body. I was born not only in the wrong body, I was born with people that literally don't get that, how that hurts, you know? And I hate to say it, it's just, that's how it is. That's it. Nope, I didn't knock him out of the game. Okay, that's good. But, yeah, it hurts because it's like one of those things, like, I hate to say it because it's just like, it's just facts, you know. If I had parents that like accepted me and supported me, either one of them accept me and just be like, you're Joanna, that would help. And support me is another thing, because that's technically separate, technically. Because support is more than just, I can go over there for dinner. I hate that. I hate the therapy. I hate, you know, because that causes so many other problems, like, to just come up. I don't hate therapy, by the way. I hate the, you know, the, like, the struggle I have, you know, with, like, okay, I'm gonna do damage to my little self by going over there. I'm gonna have to do, like, and I mean damage emotionally, not physically. You're not like crazy shit either, but it's like, great, I have to like deal with that, you know, like, you know, not fun. And I know I'm laying them in there. I don't care. I'm like, yeah, this is not the caring of, like, it's like one of those things where like I'm just chilling, chillaxing, gotta say, talking truth, you know. And I wish people would just like let me be sometimes, but you know, there's just, you know, very weird stuff. Like, it's just so weird. Like, I want to be called Joanna, and people, I hate when people have a problem with it. It's like, why do you care? You know, just respect me. Like, Jesus Christ, and there was a cockroach. Fuck. And of course, I have no. It's like one of those things. Like right now, I'm just like, yeah, let's just get this shit over with. Let's get this. I got a cockroach on my fridge. I'm pissed. I hate losing, but what are you gonna do, right? You have nobody you want to throw out there. You have a decent defensive team, I gotta say. Trading away Charlie Blackmon was not the best move, but by that being said, it's like dude was not good defensively, and then just he's also old. He's like mid-30s. Not saying that's really old. I'm just saying that's like, okay, we should move on from that guy. Who got it? 76, 68. Let's get both these guys on the throne because my pitcher just doesn't have it today, and I mean, I haven't been giving him like a good effort because I control him, so I don't have it. But it's like, you know, one of those things where it's like, yeah, we're just giving up home runs after home runs. It's Coors Field, I know, but yeah, home runs are my enemy here. And that's also not helping me very much either, but that was, again, my fault, you know? What you're gonna do, it's your fault. Let's just own up to it. It's my fault, rather. My fault, totally. My fault for being an idiot saying that. You know, you guys, whoever watches this, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. But, you know, it's like one of those things. I tend to, do that a lot. You, my, whatever. I tend to do that. I don't know why. Maybe it's just like, it's just so weird because like growing up in like my family was a mess, you know. I mean, my family just sucks. I don't want to say it. They just suck. You know, they like to, they like to make me paranoid and all that stupid shit. It's like, no, it's just not how that works, you know? Like, is that a home run? That might be a home run. Yes, it is. Good. I traded for Gary Sanchez. He just pulled off what I wanted him to do. And, you know, that's always good. If we're going to have a high-scoring game, that's good. Get some excitement, you know? Also, I like Gary Sanchez as a hitter because, again, he may not be a good hitter, but he's got a lot of power. And also, like, he's at least par defensively, I guess, in this game.
0-1.
Par, not good. Par. There's a difference. So we're getting close to the minimum here, so we might end it early because I don't know. I just want to get some videos done. I don't want to spend too much time on one particular video. That's why. That's all that is. Really, it's all it is. You know, so when we get to this half inning, we're probably gonna, and top of the fourth, when we get to the fourth inning, it's gonna, so this next out will end the video, so yeah. Chris Archer's probably done. Nope. Why would you not take him out? Like, none of these pitchers have it. None of these pitchers are doing great, you know, so I'd probably, never mind. Alright. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Have a fun Saturday and a safe weekend. Wear a mask. All that good stuff. Thank you. And I will see you in the next video, which is going to be tomorrow on Sunday. So, thank you. Have a good day. Stay safe. Bye.